Hey guys, what up? Total Control 871, and today I'm here in Walmart's bike section. No, I'm not here to bash Walmart's bike products. I actually need a floor pump. I was pumping up the trailer's tires today, and I finally stomped the shit out of my old floor pump. It was this little darling, Bell. Cost $15. It gave me 2 years of service, and yeah, I got nothing to complain about, which is why I'm back here again. I am not somebody that believes that, you know, everything should last for all eternity. I think it may have been under 15 that I paid for it. I don't know, but the point is that for the price point that I paid, I think I got some good use out of it. I can tell you some things about this particular pump. It's made of steel. Unfortunately, and this could just simply be a me thing, because these big old size 15, you know, big old ham legs and shit. You know, I ended up bending. I've had two, maybe three of these things, and I get the life expectancy out of it. And you know, while it's down on the ground, and there I'd be, you know, stomping the hell out of it. It ends up bending. You know, it ends up bending off askew, and this particular time not only did it bend, but it bent to the point where this ended up breaking, so the hinge, and it's just finally it's done. But even before it bends, I've also noticed that the rubber pad, it comes off. You know, the glue, it's not glued down terribly well. Can you see it like moving? Can you hear it? Yeah, so it's not glued down with the best, you know, and anyway, I'm looking for a new pump, and I saw a couple of Zefal. I'm looking at two different kind here by the same company. This one the red one appears to have a larger cylinder. Maybe I'll say maybe 30% larger than the white one. There are some differences. However, neither has a rubber pad. They're both like textured steel. It's good that they gave it a raised texture, but I still say you need rubber, especially when you're wearing cycling shoes. Well, hold on. I guess you could. This is a floor pump, meaning that you probably wouldn't necessarily be wearing your cycling shoes at home. Although I guess maybe that's a me thing. I should probably check my tires before I'm all kitted up and ready to bolt out the door. Or out the zipper, or whatever you want to call it when you gotta live in a tent. You know? Anyway, but yeah. Although still, even wearing shoes, I'd rather have a rubbered cover. And they claim that it's got like a rubber cover on its amenities. It says something about on one of them it was claiming like a rubber. I didn't see the rubber thing, but anyway, however, there is one thing that it does have that's pretty good. On our old model, and I think they may have even fallen off, but sometimes this model will have little rubber feet on it, and in this case it does not. Doesn't necessarily mean that it didn't come with it, it just probably slipped off. And this one has rubber feet. Although, it looks like it'd be just a matter of time before they'd come off. I don't know, maybe you could, like, you know, re-glue it again or something. However, these ones up at the top are bolted on. Much better. And it's 4. Trust me, you're definitely going to want 4 rubber feet. Yeah, you want 4 rubber feet. This one, by the same company, with a 30% larger cylinder, I'm estimating 30% larger. It has slip-on rubber feet. Looks like it slips on. But nothing up here. Nothing up here. However, going back to our plus column, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but my vision, you know, this thing, it is floor, as in, you know, down on the floor. A larger dial. You know, let's go side by side here. You know, this has a larger dial, so you'd be able to see it. And for those who might need some further guidance and assistance, here we also see where our 0 to 20 is inflatables. Next is mountain bike, hybrid, road. That is not covered at all here. So, you know, and I don't know which one to get, and I don't even know, you know, how much they cost. None of the, and I'm trying to, I'll have to take them both over to the price checker. So, I got a decision to make. Do I go with the white one with 4 rubber feet? And, because they're both Schrader press-to-valve compatible. And that is good. Our smaller cylinder white one has 4 rubber feet. And the selling point on the larger red one is it doesn't have 4 rubber feet. The 2 rubber feet that it has looks like they slip on. However, it does have a much larger display and a much larger cylinder, meaning a lot less effort to pump up your tires. So for the same, you know, for half or for 2/3 of the strokes of the pumps, of the stomps that it would take on the white one, you can get that done on the red one, but it doesn't have 4 rubber feet. Decisions. You know? And sometimes you have to pump up inside the tent. You know, and for you guys with homes, you know, there are floors, linoleum floors, base, even on concrete and stuff. You know, this, an unprotected, you know, it can scrape. It can scrape and it can leave some, definitely some marks there on your concrete. I don't know. Let's find out how much each one is. All right, let's see. This is our white, we'll call it the quad foot. 4 feet. $15. All right. And then Big Red. Big Red. Come on. There we go. $15. All right. So they're both the same price. It just simply, I got to decide what I want. Bigger display, bigger cylinder, loss of 2 rubber feet, smaller display, smaller cylinder, 4 rubber feet. $15 each. Bye bye, Big Red. What's a few extra pumps? I'd rather have the 4 rubber feet. You know, I'm starting to wonder if Weights and Measures needs to investigate Coleman. On 2 occasions, my 1-pound cylinder ran out rather quickly. You know, I don't know. Anybody ever have a cylinder like run out a lot sooner than you'd expect it to? I've been putting it off. Like these type, they just gobble up, you know, AAA batteries like crazy. So, and you know, I got the I got my Black & Decker that acts as the interior lamp, you know. But yeah, you just end up straining your eyes. You know, I'm going half blind as it is. So, and it's rechargeable. How racist would it be right now if I said I needed to channel my inner Latino? I got a clear brush. I am thinking we got this sucker. It's got the serrated blade at the back. Includes fire starter. I don't need that, but you know, cutting tool. That's what I need. A cutting tool. Who remembers Bugs Bunny? What was it called? Ali Bobby Bunny? It was like Hassan Chop. Hassan Chop. So I'll give you just a quick update on the Schumacher. It takes an eternity to charge. That's the biggest drawback there is to, I guess, just about any lead-acid battery. It does give me the same amount of power as my 10,400 milliamp lithium batteries. Yeah, like I have 9 of those batteries, and they're dying though. They are dying, and I got them out of steel. Radio Shack was going out of business, and as a result, you know, I got them out of steel. And I anticipated the harsh winter and, you know, summer to be hard on them, and it was. Hold on a second. Yeah, so the weather was hard on those batteries. It shortened their life expectancy, so I pretty much got a solid year at full power, and slowly, one by one, they're starting to die. One would last me like, well, depending on what I was using, if it was like if I was charging both GoPros with the extra battery pack on the back of each one, I would get like two and a half charge sessions for each one. And now it's, you know, even just plugging up the phone here, it dies in like 3 or 4 hours. And, you know, before it would last me like, you know, almost 2 days on one battery. So they're dying. I was considering something like maybe a 16-inch to plug into the Schumacher. The reason being, I would want something that has remote control timer. I can't speak for the rest of you guys, but cyclists, you know, like I told you before, we don't really suffer from the heat. We don't feel the heat the way you guys do. Once we get settled in, okay. Sometimes when I come back to my camp, you know, the sweat's pouring off me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't make it. You know, it's hot as balls and whatnot. But as soon as you sit down, calm down, and everything comes down, you know, you come out the wet kit, you put on a light t-shirt, pair of shorts, you know what? You're more than fine. If anything, you're about to reach for a microfiber blanket to get up underneath that. And I say all that because if I got a remote control with a timer on it, I can program the fan to cut itself off after a couple of hours after I've gone to sleep. And that'll spare the Schumacher. Although the Schumacher has to be cut on and off, and it would be that much more. It won't, like, if there's nothing pulling on the battery, it won't just cut itself off. Schumacher, if you're out there, maybe that can be your next iteration, your next generation of the Schumacher. If nothing's pulling on the battery, auto shut off. But otherwise, it'll just stay on, even if nothing's. I mean, it won't burn out that fast. But yeah. So, however, I do learn that something like fans. My portable DVD player. It's like a 7-inch screen. Two movies will greatly deplete the battery, you know. But a DVD, even an old one that's like, you know, that player's something like 7 years old. Even an older one, it's a laser. Lasers draw power. So, you know, what can I say? This stuff, it's great. That's why somebody was asking me, could I hook up an electric heater? Oh my God, that battery would be dead in an hour. Electric heater, no way. But yeah, a fan would kill it. I have briefly considered buying a second one. Dude, I would probably end up needing like 4 of these, because right now I'm getting about a week of my, you know, phone, GoPros, Garmin, all of my electronics. I get about a week out of it, and that takes the battery down to something like, Jesus, I took it down to like 7%, and they say you really shouldn't do that, but I did, because you know, you can't exactly get away, and it takes so long to charge, you know. So anyway, I would probably need like 4 of those Schumachers, and they cost $100 each. And now we understand why the Anchor, that's like 180, so it's like almost 200,000 milliamps of power, you know. It's like 12 of those individual power bricks that I have, you know, all in one, you know, and it'll charge in like 10 hours, you know. So, oh my God, let me get this thing out the way, guys. Wait a minute. Where's the no name? This is give me the no name. There we go. It's a bit better. 180 feet. Something like $4 and change. I discovered something new that I can do for preparing meals. A lot of your frozen dinners, they call for an oven or microwave. I learned that if you put it in a skillet, I got skillets. This is, you know, presumably, I've only done this with frozen dinners that say they can go inside of a conventional oven. So, you know, you might want to check that. Put it in a skillet and then put aluminum foil over the skillet. That creates like a little mini oven. It works even better if you buy like just enough, like buy like today's dinner and then tomorrow dinner, and it can like slowly thaw overnight. Or depending on how cold it is outside, it can even thaw. You can even buy like maybe 3 or 4 days worth of meals and have that. I know, TV dinners, not healthy, but they're really cheap. You know, they're like $1 each, and when you're stretching your bucks, you know, it's a meal, man. It's a hot meal, you know. And so yeah, for those of my fellow homeless out there, that's a quick hack. You can take your skillet in a conventional oven safe plastic tray, put it on your Coleman burner, or you know, Coleman burner set to the absolute lowest possible setting without the burner going out. Okay, and just let it sit there for like like it pretty much says it on the packaging, about 20-30 minutes. You know, you're good to go. You know, it's heated, it's bubbling, and it's good, and it's hot, and so yeah, it's an economical hack. Ever notice how both ends of your body constantly need funding? Butt paper, food. It's always something. Alright. I guess I'll leave you guys here. This is pretty much just gonna do some food shopping. Get my little Lipton noodles, stuff you guys have seen me buy before. So I guess I'll just close it out here, and my master is calling me. Yes. Yes, master. Master. And what can I say? And they still got it at $1.58, man. It's supposed to be $1. Oh well, incentive to make me quit the shit. Alright guys, that's it from Walmart. Getting a little bit more camping stuff here. I'm focusing because I have to there's a few more things that I got to get squared away. I don't know, hardline wise. This is a 4-week rotation, and it's the second 4-week rotation in 2018. Oh, excuse me. This is a 4-week rotation. May, next month, will be the second 5-week rotation in 2018. Fucking hate those 5-week rotations, man. It's dirty, it's awful. They're cheating us out of benefits, you know. Like I say, you get cheated out of an entire month each year, and it's just cruel. You just simply go hungry that last week, man. It's just cruel. I mean, on the 4-week rotations, that doesn't exactly last for as long as it should. Like I say, now you know why I do my my hobo hacks. You know, TV dinner in the skillet, and Lipton noodles. They're little $1 meals, and anyway. So anyhow, don't forget the Black Rider still needs a new front wheel. So we're gonna see if we can leave a little bit of a deposit at the bike shop for our new front wheel, and I'm trying to like not talk about it. I still haven't taken the Black Rider in for the new chain drive. What is wrong with me? I swear to God. I don't know. I mean, I really need to get that done. I'm going to get it done. I did my laundry today because there's always something that needs to be done, and just, you know, I got the laundry done today. I was supposed to get a shower today. I didn't get the shower today. I got all the way to the damn gym, locked up the Black Rider, went inside, and I was putting everything into my locker when I realized I didn't have comb, brush, deodorant, you know, pretty much everything that you need. You know, toothbrush. Basically, I left my hygiene kit. I left the damn hygiene kit back at the camp, and so cold today. I'm sick and tired of the cold. They say it's gonna be nice and heated. By the way, I've been slowly replacing the zippers on my fleece winter. I know, I'm making you guys look at my man boob, sorry. My fleece winter zipper, see, it's all gnarled up. That one little piece is all it takes to need a new zipper, and they're $25 a pop at the tailor or cleaners, whatever you call them. The jerseys cost $60 each, so you can either spend $60 or you can spend $25. What's it going to be? You know. Anywho, but they do good work. I had one done at the Taylor Cleaners in Absecon. Absolute shit job. It looked like the kind of job I would have done, and I paid $20 for that. Anyway, so I've been slowly replacing. This one's got to get replaced. I think the zipper in this jacket has to get replaced, and there's always something that has to be done. More money, right? And what do you call it? But yeah, so I've been very hesitant to give up the Black Rider for a day or two. I don't want to do it. No, seriously, and it's not just simply emotional stuff. I just got so much stuff that I got to do. Before I gotta you know, do a bunch of food shopping, stock up on food for the next couple of days, because I'll probably be without the Black Rider for a while, and I hate even thinking about being without this damn bike. Yeah, so let's see, what was I gonna say? Talking about kit. I'll throw this in before I close out. I know it's like totally obscure and totally off topic, but when has that ever stopped me? I was tabulating on the calculator the other day, because I think what motivated me to do it, I had critiqued Stephon Clark's brother, Savante Clark, the Beats headphone wrapped around his whatnot, and I couldn't help but wonder, because I know all of my trolls out there that are so ready to, although nobody said anything about it in the comment section, like, you're criticizing him for his Beat headphones, how much do you spend on cycling, you know? And I was ready for somebody to make the complaint / observation, and I was ready to, you know, to inform them there was a vast difference. The Beats are for entertainment. All of my cycling is for survival. So, survival. Yeah, but yeah, it led me to break out the calculator and to do a quick tally. We're talking deep winter, like in the middle of winter, January, July, Jesus Christ, January, February, maybe March. Deep winter. We're talking like with the gloves and the lobster claw shell over it. Cycling boots, everything from the sole of my feet to the crown of my head helmet. Do you guys know how much I put on to go cycling in the dead of winter? The calculation came to, are you ready for this? $1,310. That's just me getting dressed to get on the bike. And I'm not saying that to be braggy or whatnot. I honestly, there really isn't anything that you could do without. Seriously, the bib that I'm wearing, you know, I'm peeling away layers. This is bib down. That's rated down to 35 degrees Fahrenheit. I used to also put a fleece over pant, like a form-fitting sweatpant, if you will, over top of it. And that was $30. So, you know, just simply adding, you know, the socks I'm wearing cost $80. The cycling boots are $300, and the bib is $100, and this is $30, and the fleece is $60, and this jacket's $130, and the helmet's $100, and the balaclava and Oakley's, it all comes to $1,310. So, however, you know, I've begun shedding that. In this, I did the summer calculation as well. It was like just under $700 for the summer kit. And like I said, it's just to get on the bike, you know. But it is needed. Boy, is it needed. Because trust me, on many of those deep winter commutes to the court, I was like maybe 1 mile. I mean, I really tested the thermal limits on these garments. You know, you're like a mile away from the courthouse when the cold really starts coming into your fingertips and your toes, and you're like, oh my God, I'm about to head for amputations. You know, and you know, if you were to try to do those kind of commutes, you know, a 20-mile commute in 20-degree weather, you know, you will end up needing amputations from frostbite. Yeah, okay. And that's like 20 degrees, meaning the temperature. Let's not even talk wind chill. Okay, that's it. I've spoken enough. I'm gonna finish doing my shopping. Talk to you guys later, and I'll give you some appellate court update next episode. We've got some stuff going on, and we'll talk more about that next time. All right, guys. Till then, Total Control 871.